10 Health Benefits of Apples. Welcome to my channel, Health and Fitness Tips. Today we are talking about 10 Health Benefits of Apples. Let's start to stay with us. Not only are apples cheap and tasty, but they're one of the most nutritious food in existence. Rarely is a food so tasty and so healthy at the same time. Due to their nutritious value, apples should be the staple of every healthy diet. Simplicity also has a role in the popularity of apples. You can improve your health and well-being if you add only one apple a day to your daily routine. 1. Whiter, healthier teeth. This one comes as a surprise, doesn't it? Although it won't turn bad teeth into shiny white ones, chewing an apple can do wonders. If you choose to make eating apples a habit, your mouth will get used to producing more and more saliva. This is because of the sweet and tender texture of an apple. When your mouth produces more saliva, tooth decay slows down. Saliva protects the surface of the teeth. Plus, apples only have natural sugars within them, another benefit. 2. Avoiding Alzheimer's. A recent study conducted on mice shows some startling data regarding the connection between apples and mental health. Mice who consumed apples with their normal diets had greater intellectual capacities. Also, they've had higher levels of acetylcholine, an important neurotransmitter. Apples do slow down mental aging. This can be an important breakthrough when it comes to defeating Alzheimer's once and for all. Studies continue to take place on a regular basis and show promise. 3. Protection from Parkinson's. Parkinson's disease is one of the most devastating conditions that could affect anyone. During the majority of the time after its discovery, people thought there is no way to combat it. Now, thanks to a few studies connecting apples and Parkinson's, we have a solution. At first, it was pretty unorthodox, and it surprised many people. A high concentration of antioxidants prevented dopamine-producing cells from breaking down. This slows down the process that leads to Parkinson's. Having proper medications, eradication of Parkinson's is possible. 4. A defender against cancers. Apples are a true warrior in this department. First of all, they contain incredible amounts of fibers within them. Fibers are the staple of every diet when battling cancer or wanting to prevent any form of cancer. Doctors and experts always recommend them all around the world. They also contain flavonol, a known enemy of pancreatic cancers. If you consume apples a few times a day, you can reduce your risk of getting a tumor in your pancreas. There are also the so-called triterpenoids, compounds within the peel. By ingesting them, you reduce the risk of any tumor growth. Apple-based cancer meds are soon to be on the market. 5. No more diabetes. Diabetes plagues many people around the world and reduces the quality of their lives. Although there are no permanent cures, apples have a good position when it comes to preventing type 2. Those who eat apples have a 28% lesser chance of developing diabetes. Apples prevent diabetes by battling sugar swings using their fibers. These aren't unconventional fibers, they are soluble. A large intake of such fibers regulates your sugar levels. It reduces the possibility of getting diabetes a lot. 6. Less cholesterol. We know we've mentioned soluble fibers before, but they're so beneficial we can't have enough of them. Not only do they combat diabetes, but they also have another important role. If you eat fiber-rich apples enough, you work on decreasing your cholesterol. These soluble fibers in apples bind themselves with fats. This reaction happens in the intestine. It prevents saturated fats from entering your bloodstream. Enough apples weekly may balance out a bad meal or two. Of course, they aren't capable of making up for a fat-rich diet all by themselves. 7. A stronger and healthier heart. By improving your cardiovascular health, you set yourself up for a longer and better life. Apples have a way of impacting this part of your body, too. Soluble fibers strike yet again, as they combat cholesterol buildup. They can also remove the risk of cardiac arrest. Another factor, besides the fibers, is also present. The so-called phenolic compound sticks to your arterial walls. It prevents the cholesterol from ever sticking to it. Some studies state that it may also remove existing plaque from the walls. This allows better blood flow, which in turn improves every aspect of your health. 8. Strengthening your immune system. Apples are the best friend of any person that wants to become healthy. If you've ever had problems with your immune system, you can count on apples as your aid. As they contain quercetin, a plant polyphenol, they help to combat frequent viruses and bacteria. Quercetin can function as one of the first lines of defense. It can help you in dealing with a lot of stress. Putting a strain on your nerves makes it difficult for the body to protect itself. By eating a lot of apples, you make sure you are healthy and fit even when times aren't pretty. 9. Cataracts will be a thing of the past. Before, short-term studies couldn't prove that apples do prevent cataracts. Nowadays, when long-term studies have come to an end, the answers are in. People who have a diet rich in fruits are much less likely to have a cataract. This lesser likelihood is around 10 to 15%, which is pretty incredible. This is because apples have a ton of antioxidants. These help to regulate the ocular muscle and nerves. In an age where staring at a screen is a must, preserving your eyesight should always be a goal. Apples can be the solution you were looking for. 10. Detoxing the liver. Toxins are everywhere. In processed foods, drinks, and every other product we consume. They are threatening to overload your liver all the time. Not when you're celebrating with your mates, downing a couple of beers. Whether you have a hangover or your liver is generally in a bad state, a solution exists. Ingesting enough apples speed up the liver regeneration process. By improving your diet, you make the liver stronger and able to withstand much more than it usually can. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like, share, and turn on the bell button to not miss the next video.